Poestyle video, and today, finally, I got my Intellivision Sprint. Yeah, I've been waiting on it. I won't harp and go on about shipping from Atari. You already know that story several times over from me, from this channel, and from our live shows, and from interviews I've done on other shows. It's never gone exactly as planned, but just happy to get it before Christmas, and just going to take a look at it here, what's in the box. Then I think what we'll do after that is we'll go in and take a look at it itself, what comes on it, the 45 games. Is that what it is? Yeah, 42, 45. Sorry. And then we'll put some games on a thumb drive and put them in there. And we'll also do a system update if we're able to. So let's go take a look at the Intellivision Sprint. That's right, Sprint. All right, here we go. We finally got it. We got our Sprint. Nice packaging. We got the plastic on still here. Still sealed at that point. Look at that. There's the back. And the sides. Yep. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's just rip the plastic off here and take a closer look without all the reflection and whatnot. There we go. That's better. That's better. Look at that gold. Casey's gold. Controller there. Wi-Fi. There you go. Boulder dash included, along with 41 or 44 other games. So on your mark, get set, play. A very nice looking box once again. They definitely know how to do that, that's for sure. That box cutter out. Slice. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's take our little foam padding off here. Oh, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Pull it out. Whoop, tight fit. Oop. Butterfingers. We got it. So there it is, all the shiny gold up close and personal. It looks beautiful. You know, it's a bit smaller than the original Intellivision, but it looks a lot alike. Get the nice controllers there. Slide it on little rails on each side. And of course the back. It's your HDMI, your USB port, ports 1 and 2. There's your syncing button for controller 1, controller 2, and there's your power USB-C. And then we got a little sticker on the back with serial number and everything. 404. I win. Yeah, it showed up today from Amazon there. You can see I accidentally bumped the controller there. There's the player 2 controller. You can see the little USB-C there that it plugs right into. And of course, you know, no groove on the back like people were talking about, like the originals. There's just little rails on each side. It slides right back in real nice. Slide the first one out. Smooth. See? USB-C. Boom. And that was the syncing button to sync it with your console. And what else do we have inside here? Quick start paper. And nothing on the other side. This is how you do it. It'll tell you how to sync it if you're not quite sure. And you pull out that tray. And now you have your pack-in wires as usual. HDMI. It's nice that they still include that. Oh, I've got about 1 million of them laying around now. USB-A to USB-C. It's for your power. And of course you're going to have to supply the brick yourself. There's your overlays. 2 packs of overlays. 45 inside each. It's for each game that's built into the system. And they're both the same. It's just one for each controller. If I can get it out of there. Grubby hands. And we'll take a closer look at the overlays. Spread them out. Deck of cards. That tells you there's a protective film between each one, and to take that off when you're going to use them. I didn't yet, of course. Still there. Let me open it up. We'll go through each one here. So yeah, it's really nice that they included these. At least you have those for the ones that are built in anyway. Of course, any ROMs that you supply yourself, you just have to look up the overlay on your phone or something, or find them to buy somewhere else. Got an old collection like mine. I have some overlays down there, mostly just cartridges, because when I first started collecting for my Intellivision, I was just buying them in lots off of eBay or Shop Goodwill, you know, go into those auctions and get a box of games. Then I would just look up the overlays if they didn't have them. Nice. There you go, and soccer. Yay. Put those bad boys back away. And again, the other pack is just going to be the same thing. Get one of each overlay in each package. We won't go through everyone. We'll just do a little shuffle there. There you go. There you go. Alright. Close them up. Put them away right. Get our console back out here. And those I just bought. I bought a pack of 4 or 5 off of Amazon. Just go by the correct voltage and amperage of the system. Every time I was buying these systems, I was just using extra ones I bought for cell phones. But now this is really cool. That's a USB stick I got from Etsy, and that's real wood. It's real wood. It's got a magnetic dust cap there. It clicks right on. And yeah, Etsy. Somebody in one of the Facebook groups, Intellivision Facebook groups, had them there a few weeks ago, or showing them, so I looked them up and bought one. So I thought that was pretty cool. Wood grain. And then later I did see DJC also did a video on those. So, yep, wood grain goes nice. Stick it in the back. It's real nice because, you know, if you take it out, you set it down, you're not guessing what's on the thing. It says right on it, Intellivision ROMs, so you know where it belongs. It's wood grain. Okay, well, let's just get started into playing this bad boy. Let's turn it on. I can't wait. Okay, hopefully everything's coming through all right here. First time ever for me firing up the Sprint. I'm going to turn this on. You're not going to see that. Well, you'll see the screen. I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to turn on or sync up the controllers. So let's first make sure we get a picture. That is version 1.0. Da, 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 da. There's our screen. We sync this up. Press and hold down the button on the top of the controller near the USB-C port till it blinks fast. There we go, and then we hit the sync on the back of the system. There we go. There we go. Okay, options. Da, 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 da. Back. Got our games. Yes, yes. Nice. Oh, love me some Thunder Castle. Before we go any further, I got this thumb drive with an update. So let's see. I know some people are having some problems with some of these. Maybe it's certain thumb drives that aren't working the right way or whatever. So let's give it a try here. We'll turn the power off. Plug our thumb drive with our update zipped folder in the USB port in the back. It's in there. Turn it on. We shall see, we shall see. Update successful, please wait. Excellent. Now that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. So now that we did that update, take a look here. We'll power it back down. Turn it on again. Putting on the Ritz. Still says version 1. Blah blah. There we go. Get your switch color palette is on there now. 4-3 with borders. Display 4-3 with borders, 16:9 switch color palette. So there's the newest and the truest. Now the other thing I want to try out is my games, my thumb drive with games. Make sure that all loaded on there the right way. And definitely have to give kudos to Off Grid Arcade because he was setting his up even before he got his Sprint and perfecting everything and adding all the pictures for the games and everything like that, the QR codes. And he was started on this stuff even before he got his, but he got his almost a week ago. So he's had quite a good head start, so I got to thank him. Now hopefully I did everything right. Let me just turn this off. I'm going to put my... I'm going to stick it in. Let's turn it on. And I may have put these on here wrong because they should have pictures for them, etc. Most definitely did something wrong here, but to set something up for those folders would be my guess. But folders is something new, so I'll have to talk to Casey about that. But yeah, off-grid, put all this good stuff in here. There's a truck stem for you. Played that on the show before. Sometimes late at night when things are real and people shading. Oh, wait, where are we? I'm going fast and going. Oh, He-Man. Kool-Aid Man. There we go. Good grief. Horse racing. Now, this is the one where everybody says that the blue is purple. I'm only familiar with this game from watching Casey play it, so we'll go to display. We'll switch the palette. Enter to start the game. And let's see if our blue horse... Whoa! Let's see if our blue horse is purple. Maybe I should... Give me one. Yeah, I obviously don't have any idea what I'm doing. I'm wasting everybody's time by not knowing the rules. Back out we go. I couldn't show you the horse because I don't even know how to set that game up to play it. Gotta look this stuff up, because that was never my go-to. The color palette should be switched already, right? Yeah, I would say. Slickness. Ball white. We're looking pretty purple here. Looking pretty purple. Yeah, it's not all pinky winky. So I'm gonna go back out and do that palette swap again. Hold on, 5. Reset. I'm definitely a noob here. Just learning. I'm new. Hopefully you can see the difference through my USB capture. I don't even know. Bowling. So did you see a difference in there? Maybe. Do I see a difference in there? I'm not so sure. Not so sure. Maybe I just did it wrong. I don't think so. Well, that on my screen looks much darker than the other one. That must be original style. I don't know. Yeah, still looking the same to me, so maybe I messed something up. That screen was looking darker there, but like I remember Off-Grid having his looking pink instead of purple. So maybe. It's hard for me to tell here. If I could figure out horse racing, maybe we would really see the friggin' difference. Of course, to do that, I would have to actually read a manual. Who wants to do that? I can't even go alphabetically here. Should have stuck with Kool-Aid Man. Casey, what are the rules? No? Casey, what are the rules? Yeah, so anyway, I can't look at the horse on there right now because I don't feel like reading the instructions right now. But let's go back out. Back out. We need to figure out all of the stuff, folders and everything like that. I am loving it. Just to have the Sprint right now is an awesome thing. I love Tropical Trouble. I love it. Worm Whomper. Yeah, this is awesome. Have that HDMI version of it. So it does say version 1.0. Just bought Montezuma's Revenge, so you know. It's a limited to 300, so pretty slick. DJC told us all about this one being free. You know, I've read about this one different years, people talking about playing this, and I had never had it, of course. So cool just to be able to play some of these games now. And I'm looking forward to buying a lot more homebrews. Time for me to be terrible. Already, right off the bat. Go Poe, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. You know, horse racing was blasting my eardrums out. I ain't afraid of no ghost. It's called. Or invincible for 5 seconds. Some kind of seconds. La cucaracha. Scully, Strumball, No. We don't have a blue, 2 blue keys, or 2 red keys. Ah! Well, I used my sword on him. This guy. Cheater! Took you out with me, kamikaze style. But yeah, you know. No, I was trying to hold the button and do the reset. There we go. But yeah, well, these folders I have to talk to Casey about how is it that you get back out. I'm sure Off-Grid's already figured everything out. You know, aside from turning everything off and turning it back on again. But I'm really looking forward to playing around with this. Especially playing some of my old favorite games on here again. Alright. I definitely need to... You get the 120... You got only 2 folders, but the carousel just shows all the rest of that stuff. So the 125 and the homebrew. I'll have to figure out how to put some pictures on those as well, I guess. Super rapid fire. Ah, get some. There you go. Have you womped your worm today? Ta-da-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, excellent, excellent. Everything you want to put on here, put it on here. Do it. Do it. I'm happy. Just need to be instructed a little bit. That's right. So there you have it. There's the Intellivision Sprint, and I gotta tell you, what's that? What? Is there something wrong? I don't see anything wrong. So, anyway, yeah, the Intellivision Sprint did that update for it, and that's really cool. I just need to learn all the stuff about it. And I got a shout out to Casey, the Intellivision Gamer, for all of his information and all the stuff that he does for any questions that we have. And Off-Grid, I really have to thank him because I might have said it during the video there. I'm not sure if I did or not, but you know, he was preparing a thumb drive even before he got his Sprint, and setting it up and everything. And then when he discovered how to do all the pictures and the QR codes and everything like that, he did that as well. And so then he sent me the 125. So all I had to do was put them on a little drive, a little thumb drive, and have them ready to go. And also a couple of those homebrews, the free homebrews he sent me. And then, well, he's the one that told me that Papa Pete had the video on that night about Montezuma's Revenge being back. You know, when they did their initial cartridge run, they were limited to 200, I think, due to licensing issues and agreements with the original IP holder. And so then they brought out these ROMs now, and they were limited to 300 of those. I don't know how many, if any, are left, but I mean, that night Off-Grid grabbed one after watching Papa Pete, and he told me about it, so I grabbed it a few hours later after I was done making my videos. So yeah, so far so good. To me, this is great. I know the biggest thing people were worried about originally was their cartridge collection. But really, for me, and for somebody that makes videos for YouTube or whatever, and you have a capture card, HDMI. The Sprint is HDMI, and if you've seen some of my videos recently using my Intellivision 2, I have some problems with it. So it does have an AV mod. composite, and you can use an upscaler or whatever, you know, and go to HDMI. But you still don't get that great of a picture. And mine is having some problems, you know, the hardware is getting older. So the amount of money I would spend right now to get that fixed and maybe even get it made into HDMI output on that thing, and to get the resistors and everything, you know, and the price of sending it to somebody to do that and have them send it back if you can't do it yourself, that cost would be way more than what to pay for the Intellivision Sprint. So for someone like me, and now that these homebrews, some of these homebrews that I did buy the cartridges for, now that the ROMs are becoming available, yeah, this is the way to go, I think. Still have my original collection there. At one point, I will at least fix the capacitors, change out the capacitors in the Intellivision 2. My Intellivision 1, both of them have some problems with them. They need worked on. It's just about having time. The Sprint is the most convenient way for myself. And for people like Off-Grid, who hasn't had his original Intellivision for years and doesn't have a cartridge collection, nor does he want to try to find room for that. Here, you put the whole original library right on there. Now, you're not buying a rare game if you just want to try it, you know. A collector would want that rare game for a higher price. But yeah, if you're just a casual player or somebody that's looking to get back into it, or even somebody that makes videos, can't get a clearer picture than that. Play On, Ben over there is working great with Casey and others to fix anything that they see, any improvements. And I need to get with Casey and also Off-Grid just about some of those, because this was my first time trying it out. So got to play around with it and see what happens. Now, you do want to put that update on a drive by itself, and you keep it zipped. You put it in the little slot there for the USB in the back, and it'll just do it when you turn it on. I had another thumb drive that I put it on. It was a newer one, a fast one, whatever. It didn't work no matter which port I put it on in the back. So I found that older one upstairs, and didn't have too much on it. I just deleted what was on it and put it on there, and it worked fine. So I mean, they said that right in Casey's stream the other day. Ben did mention that sometimes maybe that was the problem, having a faster, newer one. Worked for me. And then this is the one I got to put the ROMs on, and I saw this, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, something like that. In one of the Facebook groups, somebody had ordered them. And so I ordered one. I saw DJC also, I ended up seeing that he made a video. There's 2 different kinds. I like this one. Off-Grid went to order, and he said that they were out of stock then, so I don't know if that's still the case now. I think that was like a week ago he said that, but really cool. It's just a wood grain. Got a magnetic cover. You can hear the clickety click. Put all your games on that. You tuck it in. You tuck it in to your Sprint. We got the Sprint. There she is. And of course, naturally, you just slide it right in there. You get your little wood grain fun. I mean, you're not really gonna see it, but hey, it's cool to have. And if it ever, for some reason, dropped out and it's laying around and you're like, I wonder what's on this thumb drive, a little quick glance instead of putting it in your computer. Right there, it's telling you, Intellivision ROMs with a little Sprint running dude on there. So I thought that was really cool as well. Now, before I ordered this, or not before I ordered it, way before I received it, you know, every time I get one of these new systems like this, we're all in the same boat. You get your USB-C to USB-A power cord, your HDMI cord, but you don't get your brick, you know, the little wall brick. And so a lot of times I would have extra emergency ones that I got from Amazon that were to charge my phone, the fast charging type. And sometimes I would just throw those on there. more recently, Atari, right around the time I think the Pac-Man 2600 Plus came out. They came out with these, and I'm sure you got a little upcharge just for the Atari logo. Last I checked, these were out of stock too, because I was going to grab one of these just for the Sprint. But I bought a 4-pack of these, 4 or 5-pack of these for dirt cheap off of Amazon, and it works just fine. Just make sure you check out your voltage and order the right thing. But my thoughts are, I'm really surprised that Atari didn't run with it. Maybe they just didn't have the chance yet, but why not put a little Running Man on there? Right? You got your little Atari logo here. Put your little Running Man on these, and you charge twice as what it cost you to get the thing, just to put that little logo on there, and sell that on your site, and get more of these back in. People will buy these. It's Atari branded. So yeah, put the little Running Man on some of these. Maybe make it wood grain color instead of bright red. I don't know where the bright red came from. Maybe just so you can see it. I don't know. Or leave it black. Just put a little white running dude on there. But yeah, this is really cool. I've been looking forward to it for what seemed like forever, even though it wasn't forever, but so great, so great. And you know, I'm a sucker for these things anyway, but to see that they were working well and the community is all over, they're like, woohoo, we're so happy right now. It's like having our old console wars back again. Look at that, the 2600 Plus, the Sprint. The Sprint, we hate each other. We can't. No, that was our grandfathers that hated each other. Oh, you're right. We should love each other. We're all part of one big family now. Was that too much? Did that go too far? Probably. But again, like I said, I am a sucker for these things. Yes, this is my throne of games, my throne of things. You know, you gotta have them all. 7800 Plus is here somewhere too. I don't think I could possibly juggle all these at the same time, or could I? Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that, Atari action, Intellivision action, all under one family now. I'm loving it. Are you loving it? Are you loving it? I hope so, and I hope you grabbed yourself a Sprint, or if not, if it was out of stock, that you'll be able to grab one. This was a joke. I've had this back in the days when we were hoping this would be something bigger. This one's still here in my hand. And as far as people loving serial numbers, hating serial numbers, thinking there's some secret meaning or it's better than, I got serial number 404. So I don't know. If you're impressed by that, let me know. 404. What are your numbers? Somebody said there's a whole page or something where everybody's just throwing their serial numbers in there. So it's not number 1. It's not number 2. 404. Very nice. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me for another great Mr. Poestyle video. I'm just looking around to see if there's any other visual aids to throw up here for you. Probably in that mountain over there, or that one over there. I hope to see you on the next one.
Joystick in hand, eyes on the screen, Mr. Poestyle, an arcade machine. Blips and bloops, a symphony of sound. High scores calling another round. From Atari joysticks and television's keys, he conquered consoles with such ease. ColecoVision's wonders, he knew them all. Master of pixels, standing tall. Poestyle, Poestyle, the arcade king. His name echoes.
Oh, Nacho. Come here, Nacho. No biting. No biting. No biting. Oh, Nacho, stop.